the world... I love the energy in this room. I love the positive energy in this room because out there, the world was on edge over an international emergency that threatens those who we hold most dear because Oprah fell down. It is truly the end times. Just as it prophesies in the Bible, the day of the Lord will come like the thief. The heavens will disappear with a roar. The elements will be destroyed by fire, and Oprah will fall down. Really sorry about that last one. I'm a huge fan. But here's the thing. This is very important. I want you to hear me here. Oprah's fine. But she was in Los Angeles. Yes. Oprah's fine.
Oprah got it.
She's all good, but she was in Los Angeles giving a speech when she took the tumble.
So here's my definition of what wellness means to me. Wellness to me means all things in balance. And balance doesn't mean all things are equal or at peace at all times.
Oprah fell down while talking about balance. Whatever you do, Oprah, please don't give a speech about not falling into lava. And again, she's fine. Tomorrow is Super Tuesday, so it comes with fries and a Coke. Now, on Saturday, my home state of South Carolina held its Democratic primary, or as the locals call it, the primary of Northern aggression. And I'll tell you all about it in tonight's...
I have a plan for that.
I beat Trump. The biggest misconception is that I'm boring.
We're at each other's throats.
Made a lot of money.
I'm gonna beat this man like a drum.
There's no reason to panic.
Fury Road to the White House 2020.
Well, the votes are in, and South Carolina delivered a huge victory to former vice president and man enjoying life in a Zell-Jans commercial. Joe Biden. In his victory speech, Biden came out swinging.
For all of those who've been knocked down, counted out, left behind, this is your campaign. Just days ago, the press and the pundits had declared this candidacy dead.
And the day before that, some doctor declared me medically dead. I told him that's malarkey. And I yanked the electrodes off my chest. Then things went dark for a while. Next thing I know, I woke up here on stage. Thank you, South Carolina. Get him, Joe, get him. Biden's speech called for unity within the party.
And if the Democrats want a nominee who's a Democrat, a lifelong Democrat, a proud Democrat, an Obama-Biden Democrat, then join us.
Yeah, that's right. He's an Obama-Biden Democrat. And his best hope is that you don't remember which one of those he was. I mean, at this point, who can remember? Come on. Folks, who can remember which one of us was Barack? It was Obama-Biden. I got a 50-50 shot. Biden's huge win had big repercussions for other candidates, namely billionaire investor and man pointing to the guy who won't be president, Tom Steyer. Steyer staked his whole candidacy on winning South Carolina, so when he came in third, he knew that it was time to go, but he was philosophical.
When the Lord closes a door, he opens a window. I will find that window and crawl through it with you.
To which Americans replied, honey, can you make sure we locked all the windows? There's a crazy man out there saying the Lord told him to crawl in. Steyer may have sensed that the end was near for his campaign because the night before, he really cut loose at a rally where he joined rapper Juvenile on stage for his hit, Back That Ass Up. A white billionaire dancing with Juvenile to a song about butts. The 2020 campaign is officially a Mad Lib. Now, the moment was so... Mad Libs. Mad Libs. Good, clean. That kind of heads up?
Yeah, get it.
The moment was so viral that even CNN tried to get in on the fun with mixed results.
This viral moment of yours, you got a little loose, you're dancing, you're on stage there with rapper Juvenile, you know, one of his hit songs. What was that moment like? What was moving you? What were you thinking?
Well, you know, Frederica, it's really funny to me because we are talking about really serious things here. I mean, we are talking about people who are working for inadequate wages and can't live on it, people who are dying because the health care is so bad.
No, don't take the footage away. It fits perfectly. Climate change is an existential crisis. American families are going bankrupt. And if we act now, our grandchildren... Steyer wasn't the only Democrat to drop out. He was joined later that day by former South Bend mayor and cartoon woodchuck, Pete Buttigieg. Buttigieg finished fourth in South Carolina, so on Sunday, Mayor Pete returned to South Bend to deliver his concession speech.
Sometimes the longest way around really is the shortest way home.
Pete, buddy, campaign's over. You can start talking like a human again. Sometimes the arc of the moral universe leads us down a path we never knew we needed to walk to find the common humanity that binds us. And yeah, I'll take fries with that. Then, this afternoon...
Give some to Truman.
Fries.
Oh, man.
This is some fries.
I can get into
Then this afternoon, we learned that the latest Democrat to leave the race is Minnesota Senator and Vice Principal who has had it with your shenanigans, young man, Amy Klobuchar. Klobuchar made the decision to drop out when it became clear she wouldn't win the nomination, but kept running for over a year anyway. The senator hasn't made an official statement yet, but sources say she plans to endorse Joe Biden at his rally tonight. And he'll accept with a gracious, "Thanks, Annie." So now let's bid farewell to these three candidates. Jim, can you put them all up? First, Mayor Pete, thank you for your campaign efforts. And it looks like Jordan. Biden's already taken over his place. And now Amy Klobuchar. Oh, Joe's luring her with hot dish. She can't resist. And she's out of here. And finally, we say goodbye to Tom Steyer. Riding high off his win. There you go. Now, riding high off his win, Biden hit the Sunday show circuit to prove he was sharp and ready for Super Tuesday.
Where can you win on Tuesday?
Well, I think we win in North Carolina. I think we can win in Georgia. I think is Georgia Tuesday? I think
No,
it is.
Georgia's not
I think we win
Tuesday.
here in Alabama. No, it's not Tuesday. I misspoke.
I misspoke. What matters is I want to thank the folks from South Coronavirus. See you on Tuesday, Iowa. I'm Joe Biden, and I want to be your prom king. Then Biden went to Fox News to take the fight to the president.
I can hardly wait to debate him on stage. I want people to see me standing next to him and him standing next to me. We'll see who's sleepy.
Nicely done. The vice president seemed very sharp there. He's back on his game after a big victory. Let's see the very next sentence he said.
All right, Chuck. Thank you very much.
All right. It's Chris, but anyway.
Chris. I just did Chris. No, I just did Chuck. I tell you what, man, these are back-to-back. Anyway.
No, it's
I don't
okay.
know how you do it early in the morning, too.
Okay, he's not sleepy, but he is in that state right after you wake up from a nap where you don't know where you are. I'm up. I was just resting my eyes. What is this, a couch, a bed? Is it nighttime, early morning? Where am I? Am I still chasing that bird that stole my dad's teeth? Anyway, Chuck, vote for me. I swear I'll work as hard as heck to get those teeth back. Come on. Then, at a rally, In Texas today, Biden stayed on his core message.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
I guess those truths aren't as self-evident as he thought. You know, a great man, John F. Kennedy, once said, 77, and we pledge allegiance to the folks, because in space no one can hear you scream, yabba dabba doo. Where's the beef? You know the thing. We got a great show for you tonight. Ty Burrell is here, but when we return, the coronavirus takes a bite out of the Big Apple. Stick around, come on.